Hello, folks, and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Sorry we're getting to you a little bit late. We're trying to get something figured out with the audio board, so hopefully you can hear us. If you can hear us, make sure you write it in the chat. If you can't, make sure you write that too. It is John Burton. Alongside me, I have Lisa Fenton. We are in Scioto tonight as the Chargers are taking on the Cyclones here, and it is Pink Night. One of the, I call them holidays, I guess, is the, maybe not the right term, but the term that I'll use for it. Game is tied right now at 1 apiece. Again, if you can hear us, make sure you write it in the chat, because we can't hear each other right now. So we're trying to get that sorted out. Serve here from Illini West is going to be handled in the back row by Abby Starbuck, who bumps it up. Nobody underneath of it.
Hello.
So sorry, folks, the scoreboard's not updated. I did check on the audio. It does appear that it is working here, so we'll just go ahead and keep rolling like normal. Illini West is now currently up 4-2. This one's set up by Bell Petty to the outside. This one bumped back over by Illini West. The overpass is going to get down. Petty tried to get underneath of it, but just wasn't quite in time. This serve comes over. Petty sets it up to the outside again. That one's going to be high and out of bounds. 5-2 is now your score in favor of the Chargers. There we go. We finally got the scoreboard working. Sorry about that. 6-4 is your score in favor of the Chargers. Not sure why that wasn't quite working. Cyclones have the serve now. It's Starbuck. She takes a couple dribbles, sends a high, deep one, floater to the back row. This one going to be set up at number 25. That's Reagan Reed to the outside and up and down. Cyclones try to get underneath of it, but just weren't quite in time. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Illini West with the serve now, leading 7-4. This one handled in the back row by Kitch. Set up to Petty from the outside. That one just a nice soft tip over on the outside. That was Lindsey Dunn picking up the kill. The Tom Conklin State Farm kill for Lindsey Dunn will decrease the deficit that Cyclones are fighting back now. Macy Branch back with the serve. Nice hard serve to the back row. This one's set up by number 14. That was Corn Robinson, who will get blocked at the net. Maybe into the net. Either way, Cyclones point. Chargers now only up by 1. This serve, nice diving dig up in the back or in the front row there. Kitch sets it up. Petty to the outside again for Dunn. She'll a little soft tap her over She's done that a couple times here already tonight. Picks up another Tom Conklin State Farm kill there for Lindsey Dunn and ties up the game at 7 apiece here in Scioto on Pink Night. Of course, everyone in the crowd dressed in pink. The coaches and players dressed in pink as well. Branch with the serve here, handled in the back row. Colin Robinson will set to the outside for number 25, Reagan Reed, who picks up the Tom Conklin State Farm kill. Makes our score 8-7 now in favor of the Chargers as they're looking to kind of build some momentum towards the middle of this game. We'll see if the Cyclones can get a side out here. Petty will set to the outside. Nice tap through by Dunn. Goes off a couple of Chargers and lands out of bounds. Cyclones hanging in this one. Went down early, but they've clawed their way back in. Dunn got the kill. She'll get to serve. This one set to the upside. Reed just kind of throws the left hand up there and throws the ball towards the opposite side of the court, and it is up and down. Tom Conklin State Farm kill for Reagan Reed. Serve there by Abby White is going to result in an ace for her. The Chargers now lead 10-8 after the ace from Abby White. She'll remain with the serve now. Another ace. Make it back-to-back for Abby White. Extends the Chargers' lead out to 3 now. Abby White picks up another service point there. 12-8 is your score. Here comes another serve from her. She's been serving it well. Petty sets to the middle for more. Kind of tips it, tries to get over the block. Reed's there. This one, the libero in the back row. Abby White getting a chance to look at it. This one, Petty to the outside, will just kind of be tapped through by Phelps. White bump sets to the front row for Reed, who pounds it through. Starbucks there, but up towards the up reft. And that'll be out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. The Chargers lead 13-8.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back to you here at West Prairie. Chargers lead 13-8. Petty's going to set this one to the outside. Dunn runs through, sends a free ball over. This one popped up to the outside. Nice hit there from Audrey Carroll on the outside. Getting a first look at her. Here's Reagan Reed with a nice slide to the outside, and she'll pick up the Tom Conklin State Farm kill. Reagan Reed. It's the Chargers now taking an advantage of Abby White serving, and another serve there, almost mishandled. Dunn hits it through, but a nice block up front. That was Reagan Reed and Audrey Carroll up front there, sending that one back right in the face of the Cyclones. And here come the Chargers. And another ace, put it on the board for Abby White. That's about her fourth now in this service round for her. She's a nice hard serve. Cyclones having a lot of trouble receiving it here. Here comes the serve from White again. Starbuck bumps it up to the back row. Petty sets middle to Moore off the blockers. This one bumped up by Carroll, and White will send a free ball over. Kendi Webster sets it to the front row. Dunn will tip it over. This one, Abby White bump sets. That's Carroll, since kind of a lofting kill over there. Petty to the outside for Kitch, who attacks that other corner. Will it find a home? It will not, out of bounds. Miss hit there from the Cyclones, makes our score 17-18. Here comes the serve from White now. Off Starbuck, Petty will set again to the middle for Moore, who sends a nice hit over. Abby White will bump set to the front row. That was number 44, Madden Quisenberry. A little off the side of the hand action. And that'll end the service for Abby White. The Cyclone fans should be excited to see that, as she just served, I want to say, almost 9 points in a row. This one will be bumped through by Kaylee Fetch on the Illini west side. And a little miss hit from Kennedy Webster will give the advantage back to the Chargers. Had a little bit of a lineup check here. Ray Reeves back with the serve. Petty will set to the outside for Kitch, who tips it high and over. Reed comes to the front row. White bump sets to the front. Nice attack there. Off the hands of Branch towards the scores table and out of bounds. And West Prairie did a nice job fighting towards the beginning of this set, but now they have fallen behind by 10. Going to have to go on a big run here if they want to make this one close, as Reagan Reed is back to serve again. Serve from her. Off Starbuck in the back row. Petty sets to the outside. Here comes Kitch. Nice kid over. That one going to be kind of overpassed back over by, that was Carroll on the overpass. And Kitch with a nice tip finds a home for it that time. Catches the Illini West napping a little bit. He's able to get that one down right in front of the 10-foot line. He'll be the setter, Bill Petty, back to serve now. Here's the serve from her. Nice lofting serve over. Reed will set to the middle. Will it get down? No, it will not. That was Madeline Boyer on the attack. Cyclones have now closed the gap to only 8. Here comes the serve from Petty. White almost tried to get out of the way of it, and that's going to be 3 hits on the Chargers side. West Prairie has now rattled off 3 points in a row. Petty doing a nice job serving. Here comes another serve from her. White bumps it up. Reed sets to the outside. That one kind of punched over. They're going to say it hit the out stick. That's Ileana Solis on the attack there. (19-13) is your score. Here comes Petty with the serve again. Nice high floater to the back row. White's going to set to the middle. And that one up and down for Madeline Boyer. She'll pick up the Tom Conklin State Farm kill. Illini West leads by 7. Here comes the serve from Kate DeStole. And the return attempt from the Cyclones will end up finding the net. Chargers now just 4 points away from closing this one out. It's in the hands of Kate DeStole. Serve from her, received by Kitch. Petty tried to tip it up and over. But just like the last serve, that one will find the net for the Cyclones. It has been all Illini West here in the first set. They were able to capture the momentum early and just haven't let go of it. That one, nice save, pulled it out of the net, did Petty. That one, the overpass going to come back over. Petty will set behind her head out to Shipman, who's going to hit that one out of bounds. DeStole remains with the serve as she was served 3 in a row now. Again, looking to close this one out for the Chargers. That one, she's going to pick up the ace for Kate DeStole. Now only 1 point away. Here's the serve. High looping one. Petty will set to the back row for Kitch. Hits that one across. White will bump it up to the front. That's a nice hit there off the hands of Shipman. Up and down will result in a Chargers win here in set one in Scioto. They were able to capture the momentum early and just never let it go. Again, it is Pink Night. Glad to have you alongside with us. Got a lot of fans in the stand tonight. Just trying to get some audio issues figured out still. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you here in about 30 seconds.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Hello, welcome back. It is Pink Night here in West Prairie. We're going to do a quick few announcements here in the gym. I'll let you listen along. Again, fans in attendance, make sure you get out to the lobby and purchase your 50/50 tickets and bid on some silent auction items. Just want to give a quick thank you to some of the people that donated here tonight. Ron Runner is going to be the auctioneer in between the games for our live auction. Jessica Kitch, Nails by Jess. Want to give a thank you to her. Tiffany Kitch, Debbie Purdue, Brenda Melvin, Bambi Moore, Danielle Bice, DeKalb Patty, Amanda Wetzel, Jan Thomas, Diane Melly, Tink's Cafe, No Place Like Home, Terry Sullivan, Roxanne Masons, who is Fitness Rocks, Brett Powell, Country Financial, Barclay Bills Company, Kelly Webster, Diane Tate, Chastity Morris and Britt Starbuck, Rogers Bakery, thanks to Crystal Fackrell, Erica Parker with Platinum Hair Salon, and that's all the names that I have here right now. So again, make sure you get out to the lobby and bid on the silent auction items and get your 50/50 tickets purchased. Again, welcome back here to West Prairie. The Chargers were able to take the first set here. I want to give a thank you to JoJo's Gaming Parlor. Offers the best gaming experience in McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 77 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory. The watering hole in downtown Augusta says good luck to Suns fans. Not sure why that one's on there. Bushnell's only furniture store, M&B Furniture, is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureiinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Chargers will pick up an early kill here in this one. That serve, they're going to call it in. The rest are looking at each other. And they're going to go ahead and replay that one. Couldn't tell from where I was sitting whether it was in or not. It's number 14, Corinne Robinson, the freshman, serving for the Chargers. Serve from her, handled in the back row by Dunn. Petty will set to the outside. That was Shipman who just kind of punched it over. Dunn's underneath it. Petty will set towards the back row. This one will be bump set by Robinson. That one hammered through. Audra Carell picks up the Tom Conklin State Farm kill for the Chargers, extends their lead to 2-0 here early in set number 2. Robinson remains with the serve now. Takes a couple of dribbles at it. This is a nice hard serve towards the back row. Dunn pops it up. This one, Shipman will send the free ball over. Robinson will set to the back row, tip through, and they're going to say, yep, she touched it. That was Abby Starbuck who tried to get there, just not quite in time, trying to protect that line. The Chargers jump out to a 3-0 lead. Robinson, here comes another serve. This one, a little floater. Petty will set to the middle for Hendricks, who hits it open, and that's going to be out of bounds. Hallie Hendricks trying to get the Cyclones on the board, but just couldn't quite find a home for it. That one, the net serve for Corinne Robinson. Picks up the ace for her. 5-0, and man, it's been a quick 5 points here for these Chargers. They have not let go of the momentum that's carried over from the first set. Another nice serve from Robinson. Moore will bump it up in the back row. Petty sets backwards to Kitch, who tips it up and over. Robinson will now set to the middle, and that's going to be, they're going to say that was inbounds. That was Madeline Boyer on the kill. And a timeout here early for the Cyclones. They need it. They are down 6-0 now.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School. It is Pink Night. Tuning in to this JV contest between the Illini West Chargers and the West Prairie Cyclones, of course. Chargers jumped out to a nice early lead here in the second set. Looking to close this one out in 2. We'll see what the Cyclones can say about that. Robinson served 6 points in a row, and here comes another nice hard serve. Dunn pops it up. Here comes Petty to the outside for Shipman. The lefty gets it up and down. Off the hands of A.J. Cook, the libero now for the Chargers. Nice way to get on the board there for the Cyclones. Kitch will serve it. Here comes the serve from Kitch. That one. Robinson sets to the outside. That's Reagan Reed, who hit it through. Petty will set now to Dunn. Nice dug up in the back row there. This one again to the outside. That was Audra Carroll. Nice swing there. Pick up the kill for Carroll. There's a serve from DeStole. Petty will kind of tip it over towards that corner, but Illini West is under it. This one is set to the middle for Boyer, who tips it over. This one's free ball over sent from Belpetti. Ooh, that might have landed out of bounds, but Cook plays it anyway. And that one, nice tip over there. Nice play from Ali Lopez, the sophomore. Saw the blocks coming up for West Prairie and just kind of tipped it over and found a home for it. Serve from DeStole. Petty will set to the outside for Dunn. Nice tip over from her. The diving save in the back row there from Corinne Robinson. Starbuck will bump it up to Petty, who sets behind her head to Shipman. And that's going to be off the blocks for Shipman, who will pick up the kill there. Cyclones now only down by 6. Starbuck back to serve. High serve from Starbuck, handled in the back row by Cook, set to the outside. Wow, nice hit there from Madeline Boyer on the outside. And this Illini West team has a lot of size at the JV level. Of course, you got Madeline Boyer, who we saw there, who looks to be about the tallest player on the court. She got a good swing on her, was able to get the kill. She'll pick up the serve. Nice hard serve there. Kitch in the back row hits it up to Petty, who sets more. Not going to be handled by the Chargers. The bump set from a Boyer to the outside. That was Ileana Solis on the attack. Boyer will remain with the serve. That one hit up by Starbuck. Moore will set to the outside for Dunn, who sends it over. Robinson sets for Kaylee Fetch. Starbuck's underneath of it. Petty sets. Here comes Dunn with the attack. That one kind of bumped it off to the side. Solis will send it over. Kitch will play it, but nobody's going to be home on that one. Kitch tried to get it back to the setter, but just couldn't quite get it there. And it has been Illini West all the time here in the second set, as they're looking to end this one in 2. Boyer looking to pick up another service point. That one's going to land out of bounds. Abby Starbuck was able to get out of the way of that. This one set to the outside, and that's going to be off the hands of Branch. Solis picks up the Tom Conklin State Farm kill. Your score is 12-3 now. Solis gets the kill. She'll get to serve. The serve from Solis now towards the back row. Starbuck sends the overpass over. Might have landed out of bounds. They played it anyway. Cook will bump up for Fetch, who sends the free ball over. Petty will set to the middle for Moore. Nice attack from her. Cook's underneath of it. This one now set again for Fetch, who's going to hit that one hard out of bounds. Fetch looking to pick up the big kill there, but just a little bit too much power on it. Cyclones trying to stay into this one. Dunn will serve it towards the back row. Robinson sets behind her head. That was Fetch, who tried to tip it over, but into the net. Brings your score to 12-5 in favor of the Chargers, as Dunn's looking to get them back into this one. That one splits the gap there. That was Kennedy Gunning and A.J. Cook in the back row. Dunn able to split them and pick up the ace. She's done a nice job serving here, as Cyclones are looking to get back into it. This one's going to be bump set by Lainey Housewright. Petty will set to the outside for Kitch, who kind of tips it over. Illini West is able to recover and get underneath it. Fetch sends it over. Starbucks underneath it. Petty bump sets for Dunn. Sends it over. Fetch with the dig. She'll send another hard one over. Starbucks underneath of it. Petty will set again to the middle for Moore, who sends one off the hands of Lainey Housewright. And she'll pick up the Tom Conklin State Farm kill. Nice hit there from Natalie Moore in the front row. Cyclones were down big early, but they've dug into the lead here now. That one set towards the middle, hit over Starbuck. Nice play. Nice play from Petty, able to dive and get it set up. This one, they're going to call a lift. Yep. There we go. Just the break the Cyclones needed, as they are now only down by 4. Abby Lopez will check into the game. Serve from Dunn, hits that one over. That was Lainey Housewright underneath it. The free ball sent over by Kennedy Gunning. Moore again to the middle, off the net and out of bounds. (13-8) your score, as Audra Carell will come into the game, the sophomore. Back to serve for the Chargers. That was Abby White. This one bumped over from Kitch. Set up in the front row by Housewright. Nice tip over from Gunning, and that finds a home. Makes it 14-8. And just when it looked like the Cyclones were about to get back into this one, the Chargers come storming back, as just as I say that serve will go out of bounds for White. Serve there from Moore. The overpass. Kitch tried to send it back the other direction, but into the net it goes. It's the right idea, just couldn't couldn't get it off the net far enough. The libero, A.J. Cook, back to serve. Serve from her, handled by Dunn. This one hit over from Kitch. Will it find a home? It will not. Kitch has been looking to find that line all night, but just hasn't quite been able to get it down. I shouldn't say that. She got a tip down in the first set, but on the actual attack, she hasn't quite been able to find it yet. Ooh. As Abby Starbuck made a good effort at it, came almost crashing into the bench, and she might have got it a little bit. Could end up a lot worse. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live. There's a timeout on the court, and we will take one as well. McDonough District Hospital MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations of Bushnell and Macomb provide athletic trainers who give expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital. More than a hospital care, a hospital caring. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in today's world. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video camera, and phone systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas, and it's expanding quickly. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Back to the game now as Cook is back with the serve. That one up and down for Cook. Picks up the Brett Powell Country Financial ace. For the Chargers. Cook with the serve again. Starbuck bumps it up to the front. Petty will set to the outside. That one can't quite get down. This one's set by Housewright. Nice attack there from Carell, but Cyclone's able to dig it up. Here comes Webster. Sends that one over. Sends the free ball over. That was Madison Quisenberry. Here comes Phelps with the tip towards the other side. Carell's underneath of it. Petty will set to the middle for Hendricks, who's going to send that one high and out of bounds. Would have liked to see the Cyclones be able to get that one there. As the lead now balloons to 10. Cook back with the serve, the libero. Dunn will send it over. Petty is able to tip it up. I think they're going to call a net violation on, they called that on Audra Carell. Thought it was going to be on Petty for a second, but it is not. Petty with the serve here. Nice jump serve towards the back row. Housewright will set for Boyer, who's going to hit that one into the net. Cyclones taking it 1 point at a time, trying to get back into this one, but this Illini West team has been playing extremely well. This one, Housewright to the middle. That's going to be off the blockers. Petty's underneath of it. Dunn will set to Shipman on the outside. The lefty sends it through off Cook, and the miss pass from Cook. The kill for Shipman will cut the lead down now for the Cyclones once again. Petty's picked up a few points in a row here. This one going to be bumped up from Quisenberry. The tip through from Carell. Petty tried to tip it back over, but which is a little bit too close to the net. It's number 13. That's Ileana Solis. Will check in for Housewright. Corinne Robinson tried to check in, but the down ref was waving her off, saying you can't come in quite yet. Quisenberry back with the serve here now. Serve over from her, off the hands of Starbucks. Quisenberry again with the serve. That one played off Dunn. Petty will set to the middle for Hendricks, who he gets it through the blockers. Quisenberry tried to bump it back over, but it finds a home inside of the net. Again, it has been all Illini West here during both sets. They have a big lead now in this game, looking to close it out. Phelps is back with the serve for the Cyclones, dressed in pink tonight. That one going to be kind of miss it by Boyer, but Cook is underneath it, tries to send it back over the net. but just not quite enough on it. Cyclones now down 14-21. Phelps back with the serve again. Nice jump serve from her. That'll be Robinson back up to the front. That one hit through from Solis. Cyclones underneath it. Sets it outside for Dunn. And out of bounds. You can tell as soon as Dunn hit that one, it was going to go out of bounds. Kate DeStol will check in for the Chargers. DeStol checks in. She'll serve immediately. Here comes the serve from her. That one into the net. Side out for the Cyclones. Here comes Starbuck. Sends a high serve to the back row. Robinson will set to the outside for Boyer, who hits it off the blocks. Or I should say off the hands of the Cyclones. Boyer picks up a kill there for the Chargers. They extend their lead to 23-15. Only need 2 points to close it out. Boyer back with a serve. She served a few nice ones here earlier in this set. That one almost, and does get misplayed by Petty in the front row. Was trying to get the set up there, but just couldn't quite get a handle on it. Madeline Boyer now with a chance to close out the set and close out the JV contest here on Pink Night. Starbuck will bump it up. Here comes Petty, sets the back row for Phelps, who sends it over and out of bounds. That will result in a winner for the Chargers here in the first game of tonight. They pick up the win there, 25-15 in the second set. Chargers, again, just took the momentum early, and the Cyclones were just not able to take it back. Again, if you have not listened to our broadcast before, this broadcast will end. The next one will start up on the Hulett PubliPro LLC YouTube channel for the varsity contest. Make sure you join us there. We're going to be starting probably a little bit later tonight. We got a couple things going on for Pink Night. There is a live auction and the 50-50 raffle announcement. So we'll come right back to you after those things are done and bring you the varsity portion of tonight's matchup. Again, you are listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We hope to see you for the varsity contest.